Hi, welcome to our next session. Today we're going to talk about prayer and communication with God. Prayer is communication with God. Prayer is how we talk to God. It is a way for us to share our thoughts, needs, and desires with Him. But prayer is also about listening to God and seek His guidance. In Philippians 4:6, we read, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Now, this verse reminds us to bring all our worries and anxieties and also our needs to God in prayer, trusting that He will listen and help us. Jesus gives an example of prayer. Now, Jesus showed us how important prayer is. In Luke 5:16, it says, "But Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed." Even though Jesus was the Son of God, He took time to pray and connect with His Father. This teaches us that if Jesus needs to pray, we definitely need to pray too. By following Jesus' example, we stay connected to God and receive His strength and guidance. Making prayer a priority in our life is very important. As disciples of Jesus, we must make prayer a priority in our life. This means setting aside time each day to pray. In Matthew 6:6 it says, "But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you." Jesus teaches us to find a quiet place to pray, where we can focus on God without distractions. This helps us develop a strong and personal relationship with Him. Praying for guidance and strength is very important. When we pray, we can ask God for guidance and strength. The book of James 1:5 says, "If any of you lack wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." When we don't know what to do, we can pray and ask God for wisdom. His promises to give us the answers we need. We see that also in Isaiah 40:31. It says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on the wings like eagles. They will run and not go weary. They will walk and not be faint." By praying, we receive God's strength to keep going, even when we feel tired or discouraged. We should pray with faith, believing that God hears us and will answer our prayers. The book of Mark 11:24 says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours." This verse encourages us to trust in God's power and His willingness to help us. When we pray with faith, we show that we trust God and believe in His promises.